Hey, we're live, guys. We're live. I'm Jeff with eBay Addicts, and today my guest is Emily Conway. How are you
Hi,
doing, Emily Conway?
I'm doing great. It's a nice sunny day over here in central New York. That doesn't happen too often, so I got the nice natural light coming in, and I'm happy today. How are you doing?
I can tell. I've been waiting to hang out with you all day today. We're just going to be doing some listing of items today. Emily Conway is like the complete opposite of me. She's like always happy, like, and has this like bubbly personality, and I'm just like, I'm here, I'm just, so we're gonna hang out and list some items. And if you guys want in the chat, want to hang out with us, I got the StreamYard link in the chat. So if you want to just come by and hang out with us, or ask us questions, or you just want to come chill, we can do that too. And we're just gonna be hanging out, listing some items. So tell me, how has your week been this week? I had somebody just sent me an offer on eBay, and it was like a $10 item, and they sent me this message, and they said, "What's the lowest you can go?" And I'm just like,
I hate it.
and I was like, bro, it's a $10 item. Like, if you can't afford a $10 item, like, I don't know what you want. I can't help you, So
Man, some people though, they just gotta get a deal. They gotta feel like they're getting a deal no matter what. And I know some of those people personally in real life,
yeah.
So I
messaged them, and I was just like, how about $9? And within 5 minutes later, the item sold for full asking price. I was just like, I don't know if that person messaged me bought it or somebody else did, but yeah. I was just like, how is this possible? This person just messaged me literally 5 minutes ago, and it was a Blu-ray item. It wasn't this particular one, but it was one I have out in the shed, and it was listed for like $10. And they were like, "What's the lowest that you can go?" And I'm just like, I was like, should I even respond to this person? Because I didn't know if they were serious or if they were joking. And I was like, how does $9 sound? And then like 5 minutes later, it sold for full asking price.
Yeah.
And so we have Greg in the chat. Greg from Rocky Mountain Resale. He says, "Who is the guest?" This is Emily Conway. Yeah, in case you don't know. If you don't know, now you know.
So, that's right.
right. So, yeah.
So I've never done an actual listing live, so I don't know.
I mean, it's all cool. I had Mountain Man on the other day, and you were here. I had Lone Star Picker on a couple weeks ago. I had Joey Bada Bing, and we just kind of hang out. And, I messaged him all the time. I messaged him today, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm working." Because him and Drew, they just drove all the way up to go see Harry Tornado because he's getting ready to hit 100,000 subscribers. So they filmed some kind of video. He won't tell me what it is, but he said they filmed some kind of crazy video for Harry Tornado's 100,000 subscriber like celebration or something. So no telling what it will be. No telling. He won't give me no hints. So I guess we'll see it all together. So
I wonder if
anyway, guys,
channel. Do you?
I know. Yeah. Yeah, like, I have her link. Yeah, Emily Conway's links is down below, and so I've got like 200 Blu-rays, and I'm listing today, so I'm going to be live until I get every one of these stinking items listed. But luckily, some of them are like duplicate.
That makes sense.
So I list one, and it goes by pretty quick. So he said just subs. So there you go.
Good.
All right, let's do that. So
I guess I'll like list something then.
All right, you can do that.
I just realized, yeah, I'll do this. I'll use my phone.
All right.
My son has the iPad, which is what I usually use, but.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask how your family is doing.
Good. Asher's down playing drums. He's making music like he usually does. That's what he really likes to do on garage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he's a little musician. Our whole family loves music, so, So this isn't going to shine in everyone's eyeballs. This is okay?
I guess we're going to find out. Wow, really? There we go. That's better. It was like right in my face.
There we go. I'm not trying to blind everybody.
Right.
That would be a good time. All right. Not too bad. And my daughter's napping, so she's actually napping. She usually doesn't nap, so this is good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So he says, "Are you guys father and daughter? It's so cool to see family all getting involved in resale." My mom's a reseller too, Greg.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we got OBS Pickers here hanging out. He says, "What's up?" And Jeff and Emily, putting in work. Yeah, we're just hanging out, listening to some items. I've been doing this thing recently. I actually got a second cell phone, so before I couldn't like list on my phone and film on my phone. So I have an extra thing. So I'm just hanging out, listening to some Blu-rays today. And I got Emily Conway to come hang out with me today for a while. Hopefully we'll get some listings done and hang out and talk to people in the chat. And I have a StreamYard link right here in the chat if you want to hang out with us. Right here in the it's linked at the top. So I saw your interview you did with Hustlin' Hooks. I don't know why I can't say their name properly today. They were a good guest. I had them on a couple months ago. They had like 3,000 subscribers when I had them on, and now they have like 10,000. They just like blew up overnight, you know?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first time seeing them, so it was cool. I've heard a lot about them. And I think that was their first time hearing about me as well, because they found me on Instagram and stuff too, so I'm getting hooked up with them more.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's weird. They sell stuff like pots and pans and stuff that you wouldn't even think would sell. And they're like, yeah, we're going to sell this pot and pan. And I'm like, serious? They're like, yeah. they're like, yeah, we're selling this pots and pans. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, go for it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of pots and pans selling, but I haven't really looked into like what brands or anything.
Yeah.
I kind of give it a little look over sometimes, but it's not like I know what I'm looking at, you know what I mean? So that's cool.
Yeah.
They seem really like driven, you know? Really like, let's get it done. So. Well,
they are. I think I can't remember Eden, he like immigrated. You can tell from his accent, like he immigrated from another country to the U.S. I can't remember what country he's from, but they're really down to earth people. If you ever get a chance to talk to them and hang out with them, they're really like, yeah, they're really kind of like chill and down to earth. And they have this dog that will be like snoring in their videos.
Yeah.
Like, they have this, like, yeah, and this dog's like big, but he thinks he's like a little lap dog. So, yeah.
I had a student named Eden, and he was from Bosnia.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so maybe he's from Bosnia, but I don't know. I don't know how common Eden is in the Slavic countries and stuff. It could be multiple different countries, you know?
Yeah. So how's Nana Tink doing? Have you talked to Nana Tink lately?
Oh, yeah, I've been talking to her. She's doing good. We talk all the time, like weekly. I love Nana Tink.
Yeah, I saw on her channel that she was doing some kind of giveaway, I think for like the 1,000 subscriber giveaway or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She does giveaway. She does lots of giveaways. What's going on here?
Yeah, we got little Debbie says, hey, Duff and Emily, I'm driving and listening. Well, thank you for hanging out. We're not doing nothing too exciting. We're just hanging out, listing items. I'm listing this Blu-ray called Blood and Chocolate. I haven't heard of it before, but that's what I'm doing right now. And OBS Picker says they just hit 13K last month. That's awesome.
Wow.
Greg says Yugoslavia, I think, but not positive though. And we got Nana Pie, Trinkets and Doodads says, hey, everybody, working and listening to you guys in the background.
Hey, Nana Pie. Also want to say, Greg, again, thank you for that bedding you sent me, because it's been awesome. Like, I've been selling a lot of that bedding and doing really well with it. So I just, I'm very thankful and grateful for just people like you, Greg, and people who just send me inventory. Yeah, it's amazing. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you get that a lot. I wanted to say hey to Larry is in the chat. LL Stash. How's it going?
Hey, Larry.
There. And look who's in the chat. Your buddy is here.
Which buddy? I have a few.
You know who it is.
Hey, Chris! Woo! How you doing? That's my plush buddy. And hello, everyone else. I am just.
She said which one, and I was like, you know who it is.
I'm just emphatically happy to see everybody else. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Chris. Chris is pretty fun, and he's such a good person. Like, just period. I love him. All right.
Yep. I wanted to say hey to Lester is in the chat. Meritech7 is here. Says hello from sunny Pacific Northwest. And Greg says, Chris, the links are in the chat. Yeah, I dropped a StreamYard link. And so if you guys want to come on and hang out with us, we're just hanging out, listing some items today. I'm in the process of listing. I've got, I don't know, about 200 Blu-rays that I'm listing today. And so that's what we're going to be up to. What I'm up to. Emily, what are you listing over there today? You got a stuffed animal? I saw your video recently when you went to the thrift store, but I can never know if it's like current, if it's like one you did from like a week ago and then uploaded it a week later, or if it was like something you did recently, you know?
Yeah, this one was recent. The one I just uploaded today was the one I don't know how I should go about it, because what I do is I do a GoPro video and I do it on YouTube for for my Thrift With Me videos, and then I do the same thing but shortened for TikTok. So I get out my phone and I do like very short clips for TikTok, and it's of the same items. So I'm like, does it matter if I post it on YouTube and Instagram, or should I just save it for YouTube? You know what I mean? Like, that's something I'm like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're way more tech savvy than I am, and you're way better at social media than I am. So I'm just gonna let you do you. I'm
wondering if the TikTok steals the thunder of the YouTube video, and if people are just like, because I show them the same items, if I should do different items for TikTok than for YouTube.
Well, you know what you could do is do, like, if you do something on Instagram, it doesn't have to be like the whole video. You can put like a 30-second clip or something in there and say, like, check out my YouTube channel to see the rest of the video. Because if you showed them like 2 or 3 items that you picked up and was like, hey, I had a whole shopping cart of stuff, that might draw their interest to come by and check it out. But then again, there's some people that is like, there's an audience. Sometimes there's separate people on Instagram than there is on YouTube, but then there's a good section of people that overlap. But that way you could just be like, hey, here's 3 items that I picked up at the thrift store, and show them like 2-3 items, like real quick in like a 30-second clip. And then you'd be like, hey, click down below to catch the rest of the video. And that way maybe you could draw more traffic to your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. I could just do like one item that I found at the thrift store for TikTok, and then like show the rest of them. So it's like a teaser for you.
Yeah, it's almost like when someone goes to the movies and they play like a trailer of a movie that's about to be released, something like that. And that way it would draw traffic, because like you're monetized on YouTube, but you're not monetized on Instagram. So it's like for you to just put out all the information would be like, that'd be like the movie theaters let you in the movies without charging you to get in,
Exactly.
Right, so you can hopefully.
So, and I always like to do less work, so if I can just show one item for TikTok, that's always good, a little more lazy,
Yeah.
A little more efficient is what I'm saying. Efficiency is important. But yeah, I got plush. I got some parts for this a juicer. I have a power juicer. I'm going to break down into parts and sell them.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Did you get a good deal on it? Just listed these Blu-rays.
Not the best deal. But each part, there's like 5 parts to it, and each part sells for about 20 to 25. I picked the whole for 25. So like obviously I definitely paid up, but each part sells between 20 to 25. So
Right. Yeah. So you're getting the item, and then you're selling off the pieces. You're piecing it out, right?
Yes. That's typically how it's sold on eBay too. That's what I found there. So I'm like, hey, that works. Easier to ship too, not as like stressful.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat says. They says, chat says, I've been taking my cut limbs down to the recycling place. Okay, cool. Greg says, I don't think there's enough overlap with TikTok and YouTube. I think they're getting people to go over to your YouTube channel is going to be far and few between. Just curious and hopeful to see how you do. Well, yeah. I'm an overlap between Instagram and YouTube. I don't know. I'm not on TikTok, so I couldn't tell you as far as how TikTok works. I just meant like as far as Instagram.
I found that people who are on the platform tend to stay on that platform. Like I could probably tell them about my YouTube if they're curious about, especially about like what sold, because I do my Thrift With Me over on TikTok, and then people are like, well, how much did it really sell for? And I don't know. And I'm like, well, go to my YouTube channel because that's where I show you.
Yeah, so they're like skeptical or something, and they don't like believe you, or you just can't get them to go over the platform, or what?
Yeah, basically. Well, they are skeptical, and they will like. That's just what a lot of them say. They're like, I don't know how much it's going to sell for, and I'm like, I don't either. I give you a range of what I think it's going to sell for, and there's my YouTube if you're curious. But yeah, TikTok is a lot of new
Younger people.
Yeah, like they don't know anything about reselling a lot. Like I might have a few actual resellers, but then you just got a lot of strangers just seeing it. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, it is legit. Like, maybe it did sell for less or something. Like that is legitimate. But like, it's not. I think some people are like, oh, she's out here deceiving people, or something. Like,
There's always those people. Anymore, people just leave negative comments. I don't respond anymore. I just remove them because it's like I would be here all day responding to negative comments. So if someone has something smart to say, I just remove it and go on about my day. It's not worth me arguing with people. It's like, oh, you're lying to people, you're deceiving people, or this isn't true. I'm like, bro, my YouTube channel is public, my eBay store is public. So you don't, the numbers are public. You're not trying to trick you or lie to you or something. It's like, I'm not trying to sell you a used car or anything. You just take it for face value. It is what it is, So,
yeah, and it's like,
I just listed this item here, this Blu-ray. I paid $1 for this. This is probably going to sell around $15. It's a little Joker DC Marvel like little I think Batman Blu-ray. So that one will probably sell. Anyways, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember.
Larry wants to know. He says, "What is Emily listing?"
I'm listing a comfy couch doll. I forget the name of this one, but I got it from my friend for free. Goodness, this is great. I've sold one of these before, a smaller one for $45, and it sold within a couple days. Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know. I haven't checked comps on this one yet, but I'm thinking between like 50 and 60, but don't quote me, but it's between 40 and 60. Yeah. So if you
I didn't know stuffed animals sell that for that much.
It really depends. You have to be careful. Don't just pick up any plush. But definitely Molly and the comfy couch plush is good money for whatever reason. I think there's a lot of people who still like the show and they're like a cult following to this day kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. I sell to a lot of vintage collectors and stuff.
Yeah. Greg says, Emily, when you take apart the juicer, you're going to find that you can't get the blade off. He says it requires a crescent tool to remove the blades. If you're careful, you can take a pair of scissors and insert each into the holes and twist carefully. You'll have to hold the body still by unscrewing the blade and be careful.
Okay.
I think he's talking about your the thing that you're parting out.
Okay.
And he says, later when you have time, look up to see what crescent tool looks like. And he says, be on the lookout. They sell for $20 to $25 all day.
Okay. Nice. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it here. I probably won't be doing that here live. You don't want to see my bloody hand trying to take off some blades, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to see blood and guts anywhere. That would not be good.
That wouldn't be the best.
No.
It's really fascinating and draw a lot of people to the video.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, somebody in the chat dared her to do it. They're gonna be like,
oh man.
They're like, this video suddenly has 1,000 views. What happened, Jeff? I'll be like, I don't know. You need to ask Emily Conway, and next day on your show, you're gonna have a cast on your hand.
I know.
I know.
People are gonna be taping it and TikToking it and everything.
I know. Yeah, you got to milk it, right?
Nothing interesting happened, so.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I should do more actual listing lives. This is good.
Well, the idea is to try to help people in the chat that are watching to help them get motivated, help them list items. But sometimes, like Joey and Drew does a listing live, and they have like 1,000 people show up. I do a listing live, and I have like 10. So yeah. But
that happens.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Listen to this Blu-ray here called Sharknado. I don't know if you guys ever seen this before, but apparently it's a shark inside of a tornado. So go figure, right?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Just gonna try and turn that way a little bit more, so y'all are not getting the light on you. Let's see, what is this? Oh yeah, Scott's Tots. Check this out. Hey,
what does it
say? It's the episode of The Office.
Oh yeah.
If you know, you know. So it's one of the cringy. So for Larry, I'll tell Larry. So there's an episode of The Office, and a lot of people who like The Office do not like this episode of Scott's Tots because it's probably, no, not probably, it definitely is their most cringy episode ever. Where in the episode, Michael Scott has to face an entire group of seniors, and he has to tell them that he's not going to pay for their college tuition, which he promised when they were in kindergarten. Wow. So they were all wearing this shirt, Scott's Tots. And so like people are like, I cannot watch that episode. It's so horrible. It's so cringy, because he has to like go in front of them and just tell them, I can't pay for your college. And so Larry, that's the episode of Scott's Tots. It's horrible. And whenever I wear it, people are like, why are you wearing that shirt? And I'm like, I don't know. It's fun. I laughed when I saw it. So
yeah.
Mara Ketch, it is Jacqueline Lane.
So Emily Conway, what do you got planned for the rest of your weekend? What do you got planned? I know you're supposed to hang out with Angie Resells later, right?
Yeah, 10 p.m. on her channel. We go back and forth every week. So it's not like a one and done type thing. We're actually now every Saturday we're going to be hanging out together. So it's going to be on her channel this week, and then it's going to be mine next week, and we're going to rotate like that every other week. So yeah, Angie Resells is really awesome. She's been selling for 23 years or so. So if you're not subscribed to her, go find her and sub to her, and I'll be over there 10 p.m. Eastern for anyone who wants to hang out at night. If people are up listing, I know I usually am, so I always appreciate the late night listers.
Right.
Or lives, late night live, if they do listing or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Angie Resells on the channel before. She's not, I think she hits that like 750 or something. She's getting close to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, I just told him, just hang in there and keep hustling. And when it's time, it's time. You'll be there before you know it. You just gotta put your head down and grind, and you'll look up and you'll be there.
Exactly. And it's something like, if you're really invested in it, you're always watching your numbers, and that's that kind of thing. And that's just par for the course. But I mean, you have to plan for years of work in order to get where you want to be, especially on YouTube.
And the thing is, it's like there's not like a finish line. It's not like, hey, I'm monetized now, I can just sit back and take it easy. It's like, no, you have to keep putting out constant content. You can't just be like, oh, I'll put out a video once a month, and it's like you're just getting started. Like it's like when you start from 0 to 1,000 subscribers, I think it was like 9-10 months just to go from 0 to 1,000. So it's not something that just happens overnight. But once you hit the 1,000 mark, it can go. You can level up pretty quickly. It just takes a while just to get there. You just can't give up. That's the biggest thing. Just if you're having a bad day and you need to take a day off, just take a day off. But don't give up. If you give up, it's never going to happen.
Exactly. And some people do just like pop off and do well right away, and that's fine too. And it's there's a lot that goes into stuff like that, and so it's one thing just to not take it personally and just keep pushing forward. And like, they're totally two different animals, this person's channel or my channel. Like, it's not the same thing at all. You know, like everybody goes about content differently. Everybody grows at different rates for whatever reason. You know, certain keywords might be better than others. Like, it's a whole thing. So just focus on your own numbers and if you're doing better than last time or not. One thing is just to get smarter, though, to keep looking at how to make better videos, and how to put content out that's just more higher quality every time. And check to see what reselling videos typically do well. You know, like I often will go to someone's channel and I'll see like, okay, what's their most popular video? And you check it out and you sort of gather your own data of like, how could I incorporate something like that into my channel possibly, or how can I make my channel better? You know, but it's always just about doing your own thing. And, you know, I guess there's a level.
Well,
go ahead.
I always, if people ask me and they're struggling, I just tell them, say, look, just try to be consistent and collaborate with other people in your niche, and then just don't give up. That's like it. And then you look down and it may be 6 months, 8 months later, and you'll be there. It's not something, everything just doesn't happen overnight. It's not like you just snap your fingers and hope it's there, you know?
Yeah, and some people, for whatever reason, they just know what they're doing right away. And not everybody's like that. Like for me, I feel like with everything I learn, there's like 400 learning curves for me in order to get where I want to be, you know? And that's just the way it is for certain things I do. Like TikTok, I had to put out a lot of TikToks in order to find what actually works on TikTok, what's good content there, you know? So you have to really sort of play with it and see what works and what doesn't. And then whatever does work, try to keep doubling down on that. Because also if something works for somebody else, it might not work for you. So it's hard. So you keep doing your own thing and whatever works for your own channel, for your own.
To me, eBay is way easier to me than social media
always
stuff. It's way easier. I don't have to talk to anybody. I just put my head down, list these items, and then go, you know, then once it's listed, ship it. You know, it's not that hard. I wanted to catch a few people in the chat. I wanted to say hey to Greg. He says, those are good evergreen videos, Larry. He says he's working on making repair videos to help people learn how to repair items.
Yeah.
And Debbie says, Larry, I would like to see some cat videos of yours. Oh, wow. And we have, I wanted to say hey to BK from the Rockies. Meritic7 says, do you source vintage cassette tapes? I'm not really specifically looking for vintage cassette tapes. Sometimes I'll grab like an audio book or something that's like out of print that might be on a cassette tape, but I'm not really specifically looking for vintage cassette tapes. But I mean, I got boxes of CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS tapes. But usually if you find stuff that's new sealed that they're not making anymore, you can usually charge a premium. And especially if nobody else on eBay has that exact item as you. Like, just for example, this one right here I just grabbed. This is George A. Romero, Dawn of the Dead, right? I don't even know. I think it says on here like what year it was made. This was made in 2008. So if they're not making this particular one anymore and I have it new in the shrink wrap, maybe you could charge a premium instead of $10, $15. Maybe you can charge $20, $25, $30. It just depends on the supply and demand. I wanted to say hey to BK. Thanks for hanging out with us today, man. We're just listing items today for like an hour on eBay. I'm trying to list about 200 items because I paid about $1 a piece for these Blu-rays. And if I can list 200 of them, I should be able to turn my $200 into about $2,000 once they all sell. And I wanted to say hey to Jen's Closet is in the chat hanging out with us. She said that she was going to come and hang out with you later today. She said that she was going to come hang out with you and Angie Resell. So that would be cool.
Yeah. I also typically do post. I post twice a week too, for anybody who wants to know. I do post my videos every single week, Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. So I try to get those videos out there at that exact same time every single week. So then people can expect those from me. So 2 uploads a week, Tuesday and Friday, 2 p.m. And then I have Saturday night at 10 p.m. and I rotate with Angie. So that's what my YouTube schedule typically looks like. Sometimes I will throw in a little interview here and there. randomly.
Yeah.
So,
You had Phoenix Resells on your channel, and I've reached out to him like 3 times, and he was like, "Sorry, bro, I'm busy. I'm busy." We couldn't get our like schedules down, and now he has, I don't know how, he's got like 20, 30,000 subscribers now. But when you had him on your channel, he like actually had time to hang out with you. I've been trying to track him down, and it's like every time I track him down, he's like, "No, dude, I'm busy. I can't hang out with you." But I wanted to say hey to Steve is in the chat. Wanted to say hey to Chris. He says yes to Emily's uploads almost always premieres.
Yeah, they are typically. It depends on the Tuesday one. This one, past one I did wasn't, because it's more of a beginner tutorial, something that I expect to be an evergreen video. So it wasn't even necessarily geared toward like experienced resellers. It was a Facebook Marketplace from start to finish type video. So for people searching for that, it's good search engine optimization video. So I may do a premiere, but definitely my thrifting videos are Friday. And that's always a premiere. So you can expect that for sure. And you can hang out with me while we thrift together.
Right. See
my weird little intros and my quirky self picking up weird stuff at the thrift store to make money.
Right. There we go.
Okay, so this is the massive blade Greg was talking about. Let's just I don't know.
Don't know.
I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let's see.
Hey, I wanted to say hey to Philly Flipper. Hey, man, I was there hanging out with you earlier during your listing live. And so I just wanted to say, hey, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us for a little bit.
Jeff, do you do like typical uploads, like just like what sold videos or anything like that?
I haven't lately because I had an issue with my eBay account where they said that my bank account had to be verified. And I kept going back and forth with eBay. And it was like a week to 2 weeks where I was trying to like get a hold of somebody at eBay because, you know, the whole phone system thing was like kind of shut down. So I would like reach out to them trying to get my account straightened out. So it wouldn't let me list any items. So it's like my account was like frozen. So I had an issue with that. And so I just been having guests on lately. But it seems like whenever I go like outside of the bounds from what I usually will post, I'll get like all these like thumbs down. Like if I just post like, hey, here's a haul video of stuff that I got today, or hey, here's some stuff that I sold. And it's like, I just feel like these people just come out of the woodwork. So for right now, I've just been trying to bring other guests on, and especially people that are like close to 1,000 subscribers and try to help other YouTubers out and kind of like help get them going. But yeah, I've got a few people lined up next week. I'm not going to tell you guys who they are yet, but I got a few people lined up next week. I'm kind of reach out to, and some people I've never had on before. So some of the people you might recognize, some of them you won't. But it's fun hanging out with different people and doing the thing. But yeah, that's the issue I had with eBay, was trying to get them to take the restrictions off my account because I couldn't list anything.
Yeah.
It was
that definitely would always take priority for sure.
Yeah, it was kind of like down a little bit.
Philly Flipper. Okay, I saw his comment. I saw it now. What's up, Emily, my fellow lover of Charmander? Yes, Charmander is my guy. That's my Pokemon. I have a Charmander onesie. That's my happy place. Emily, do you still use Photo Room for white background? I don't do it anymore. When I first started out, I was using the Photo Room, but it is a really great app. Like it does the background really well, in my opinion. I use it still, but I use it for my YouTube. Like if I need to take out the background of one of my pictures for a thumbnail or something, that's what I will use it for now. But yeah, I stopped using it because I have like a nice listing space now. I like have a nice setup because in the beginning I didn't. So
yep, I dropped a StreamYard link in the chat. So if you guys want to come and hang out, Jen's Closet, Philly Flipper, Steve from Resell Dojo, if you guys want to hang out with us, you can. We're just hanging out, listening to some items to items today. Jen's Closet said, I had the same bank account issue happen with my boyfriend. It was a weird eBay glitch. He finally got it's situated with eBay. Yeah, I was on the phone yelling at him because I was like, I didn't do anything to unverify my account. So I was like, I was really confused on what the problem was. And they were like, well, everybody has to go and get their account verified. And I'm like, well, I didn't unverify nothing. Nothing on my end changed. I didn't do anything to unverify it. So, anyways, yeah. Anyways, they like froze my account, and I finally got. It took a while because we would like send emails back and forth trying to figure out what the problem was. Because I didn't do anything to freeze my account. I didn't do anything to put restrictions on my account. So I was trying to find out what was going on with my account. We finally got it straightened out.
Good. Sounds like it's or something. Because if more people are having that problem, I wonder if eBay has addressed this. Have any other bigger YouTubers talked about it or anything?
I don't know, but I just know I was having that issue, and it was a big pain in the butt. It had to do with managed payments, because when I was in when I was on PayPal, I didn't have any issues. Miratic7 says, "Have you interviewed College Picker? He's from Florida." Yeah, I actually have had College Picker on before. So if you go back in your archives or you type in College Picker and eBay Addicts, you'll see him in there. I've actually tracked him down. Most of the people you heard of, I've pretty much probably tracked them down. Probably 90% of them.
Wow.
Jen says, "I'm a member of Squirtle Squad, Paul, and Chris."
So Eevee, Chris likes Eevee. What's your favorite Pokemon, Jeff?
I'm just going to go with Pikachu. How about that one? We'll just go. That sounds good. We'll go with that one.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Typically someone doesn't watch it or whatever.
This first thing that came to my mind,
Yep, I know how it goes.
Yeah.
And so Jen likes Squirtle. Squirtle is pretty cool, but Squirtle could take down my Charmander, so I kind of have to low-key not like Squirtle because it's kind of like sports teams, but I won't watch sports, so I guess I'll watch Pokemon.
You're funny.
Fictional characters, I'm invested, okay?
It's all right.
I don't know how to take this apart. Let me see here. It's my first time doing this for this thing. I don't want to break anything. I feel like you should be able to without it.
Hey, Emily Conway, I got a question for you. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to. I want to know, how old are you right now? I'm just curious.
29.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were younger than that.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I've actually gotten that many times.
Oh, really?
I'm quirky and creative and put on all these colors. So, that's probably why.
I was going to guess 25, 26. So yeah. I just thought I was just trying to get a rough estimate.
That's good. That was a good guess. It's pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close.
Let's see. Yeah, I hope to never be ashamed of my age and how old I am. I'm just sad that that's even a thing.
I saw you on Blood, Sweat, and Soul, and you're like, I got no shame. I'm just down for whatever. And it was so funny because you were always talking about you having this sledgehammer, and you were take this sign down, and I was just at the ATM at the bank, and the people at the bank were like, "What are you laughing at?" Because I was listening to your hangout with Leroy. Yeah, and I can just imagine you walking down the street with this big old sledgehammer on your back. It was hilarious to me.
That's what I gotta use, man. I won't be able to hold it, but I'll get the job done.
Billy Flipper says, "How old am I? How old do I think you are? I'm 36, so I'm thinking you're probably closer to my age. Probably around 34, 35, if I had to guess. Drop into the chat. Let me know if I'm close."
I'll say 30.
Uh-oh. All right.
I'm not good at that game. Let's see.
Playing the age guessing game.
Hey, I was right. I said 30, and he said he's 30.
Uh-oh. How old is Jeff? I just told you guys I'm 36. It is funny because, time flies when you're having fun. I was listening to this song on the radio, and it was a song that I used to listen to when I was in high school. And I was I still remember it like it was yesterday, even though I'm halfway there to almost 40. I was like, I still sit here and remember it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that. You know, it's like something you haven't heard in like a long time.
Yeah, and then you have all these memories around it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's cool.
crazy.
It's cool how that works.
Yeah.
Association is very powerful.
Greg says, bring the juicer to the camera. Jen's closet says, every year I get older, the years go by faster. I hate it. Larry says, I'm 60. Well, I would never have guessed that, Larry. Honestly, you look younger than that to me. And Vintage Vagabond Vince is here. Says, hey, everybody. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us today.
Hey, Greg, what in the poop do I do next?
Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll put you on full screen so we can... This is serious business here.
Do I snap it off? I'm concerned. And I'm also live, so it's like I have to like...
Be careful.
I don't know. I was going to just move on and figure it out later or Google it or something. But I don't know how to get this part off of the other thing. I like tried twisting it. Do I have to just twist harder? But I'm like concerned. In order to get that top part off, you need to stick the scissors into the two holes on top, like on the blade. Like, okay, you need to stick the scissors, like a pair of scissors, which I just happen to have on hand, into those two holes on top. Does it come with scissors? Because I don't have any. Good to know, though. Like, maybe I might not do it right now, but at least I kind of know, like, what direction to go in. Let me know, like, what doesn't matter. Yeah, I know, like, these holes, right? But do I just stick anything in there? Just, like, a pair of scissors? Or is there something, like, a special... You said there's a special thing, right? I don't know. Tell me. I could just sell it together with it. Yes. I'm just waiting for his comments, his next part to show up. Oh, do I do this or something? I don't know. Let's pretend I know what I'm doing. This isn't going to end well. Chris says, this is, I know. Greg, don't leave us. What do I do? There's 3 screws and then 2 holes. Since you don't have the crescent tool like I mentioned earlier, you have to improvise. Okay, got it. So a crescent tool, I don't know. So I'm just going to... This I use for video games, guys. This is a special screw I use for the back of NES games. But maybe that's not good. But I'm not going to do this right now, all right? I'll figure this out. I'll look for the crescent wrench like you're talking about, or I'll try and find a different tool. I'll look up how to do this, and I'll get it figured out. But I'll move on to my other items, because they're just sitting there. Thank you, Greg. Hold on to
You want to know, why are you taking it apart? Well, Emily is trying to part it out so she can sell the parts off of it. Because sometimes when you part out an item, it's you can make more money parting it out than sewing it as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Hold on to the wall of this spinning top. Hold it firm. Okay. And then get like something. All right, Greg, you're making me do this now. Okay. Maybe I should just sell it as it is, but I do want to make as much money as I can. So I'll figure this out, Greg. I'll save this for now, and I'll figure out how to undo it with some type of tool. But what else would you use to get it open? Let me know.
He said it was like a crescent wrench or something. That's what he said.
I'll do it later. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. I'm all sweaty now. Oh, man. All the suspense.
Greg says, hold onto the wall of the spinning top and hold it firm.
I saw.
This is, this is like too much work.
Yeah. Too much on camera pressure of what I need to do. Do it now, Emily. All right. Asher's just in the other room talking to his friend on chat. It's so cute. Right. Oh, Chris. Under pressure. Jen. The base needs to move one way. The blade needs to move the opposite. I understand. Okay. And I'm determined to. I'm like, okay, I need to get it. Because if I can do it once, I can do it again. That's the thing, guys. You just try, keep trying. And it's helpful that someone has done it already and knows exactly what to do.
Well, he said that he'll send you a video later when he gets home on how to do it. But I just don't want you to hurt yourself. So I think you should, like, put it off to the side and pull with it later. Because I have a feeling like I don't want you to, like, hurt yourself on the pair of scissors or something. I would feel really bad.
Yeah. Nah, you're fine. But yeah, I wouldn't do that. Oh, Minnie Mouse pillow.
Great. Take a photo.
What is everyone else up to today? Are you guys listening right now or just like doing other stuff? Let me know in the chat what you guys are up to. Thank you, little Debbie. You're awesome. I changed my tractor mower blade and it's the same principle. Got you, got you. If little Debbie can do it, Emily Conway can do it. I went to yard sales again this morning, then took a nap. Good for you, Jen. That's what I typically do if I go to yard sales too. It's exhausting for me, especially if I bring my kids. Oh gosh. But when I do go to yard sales with my kids, they just like give us stuff.
Really?
Yeah. It's kind of a nice perk, actually.
Nice.
Not that I'm trying to, use my kids as sourcing meat.
I just think it's funny. They're like, here, take this with you, and you get home and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna list that. Wow.
They'll like give me toys though, and I'm like, ooh, I'll keep a couple of these and stuff.
Right.
But I mean, most of that stuff, if it is toys that they give the kids, it's not worth a lot. So I don't just take toys out of my kids' hands, guys. Don't worry.
Hey, Emily, I got a question. You get any like negative like feedback on like your Instagram? Like you posted a video on Instagram like the other day, and you're like, "Do I feel bad about jacking up this price?" And you're like, "No." And I'm just like, I wonder if anybody leaves you like negative feedback, like DMs on Instagram or something. You don't have any issues with that? No.
I've never
had
one single negative said to me on Instagram about anything.
I was just wondering if you did or not, because I get people that will like leave me like not hate mail, but like negative feedback sometimes. It's like, for real. Yeah. Like it's like people take we're in the year 2021 and you would think everybody would have like tough skin, but they really don't. Like
Mhm.
at one time, I filmed a video with me at the Dollar Tree, and the guy accused me of leaving a shopping cart in the parking lot, and he was like, "I hope people like you get shot and killed or something." And I'm like, "Bro, the thing is, like, I'd already took the shopping cart back into the store after I got done filming the video, so like I wasn't gonna like film me walking 2 minutes up there, 2 minutes back to drop the cart off." So I like cut the video off and then returned the cart afterwards. And it's like they look for something to like get mad about, and they're like, "How dare you not return that shopping cart? You're a criminal." And I'm just like, "Bro, it's a shopping cart. Like I didn't run over a grandma. I didn't like graffiti anything. I didn't like vandalize anything. I didn't even crosswalk. Like I like it was literally a shopping cart. I didn't like run the shopping cart in anybody's car. Like I did nothing wrong or illegal." And it's like, "Well, you're highly immoral for buying this item at the Dollar Tree and reselling it on eBay." And I'm like, "Grow up."
You see, I get those comments on TikTok and not on Instagram, but it's
Oh,
probably
really? Yeah.
it might be you're just getting your video out to people who don't do it, which actually is kind of a good sign. You know, if you do
I know.
that means that you're new people watching you, I think.
Yeah, well, especially if I go to the Dollar Tree. But if like I'll get like, it's ridiculous. And it's like I don't even respond to it anymore because I'm just like, where is this coming from? Like I don't know where all this like other stuff's coming from. Oh, look, we got a guest.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Show my little guy.
Look at your Charmander. Yes. All right. Let's get our Charmanders out, bro.
Uh-oh.
I don't have that many.
You're going to battle live?
He's gonna
live
beat me.
Pokemon battle?
Oh, yours is cute. Mine's just like one of those ones you get at a fair or something.
All right, I found this one in the storage unit. That's where I got him from.
That looks like one of the. Is that what's the year on it? Looks like I don't know.
Sorry I forgot about that. Then if Chris is still here, Chris, look what I got for you.
You got an Eevee?
Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a little Funko Pop guy. Okay.
This guy's better.
I have a Charmander Funko Pop right here too.
Yeah.
Well, you probably see it on my channel, or maybe not. It's like behind stuff. So, boom.
Yep, same one. Yeah. As soon as they introduced Pokemon, I was like, "Oh, I'm in trouble." I started buying all of them. I got a Squirtle. Forever like Squirtle. I got her. Like as soon as
you got to catch them all, huh? Is that what's going on?
Jeff,
I might with all the Funkos. I might catch them all, man.
Oh man, that's something.
Yeah,
I wanted to say hey to Javela Flips. Annie is in the chat hanging out with us, and I wanted to say hey to Stephen Wayne Reseller. I don't think I've seen you in the chat. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us today. We appreciate you. We're just doing our listing live. I may try to do this like once a week. We're just hanging out, listing stuff. Nothing too crazy. And I wanted to say hey to Vintage Vagabond Vins and Jim's Closet said, hey, it's okay. I can use that trick. It's in your arsenal. I think he was talking about opening up your blender. And Chris is here. He says only the OG ones.
Chris, every Charmander is welcome here. Okay.
Wow.
Young and old.
Yeah.
All of them.
That's why I was surprised you thought I was 35. Like, why would I like Pokemon if I'm 35? I have to be like 29 or 30.
I was right on the money. That's
Is it the beard? Is that why you thought I was 35, man?
Did you just sub to me? Are you the one who just subbed to me?
Yeah, I subbed to you like yesterday. Okay.
I'm just making sure because
I made a video with Charmander plush, and then Chris was like, "You should sub to Emily. She's the biggest Charmander fan." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Charmander plush video. What is this?
So that's all. Oh man, so you guys Charmanders, huh?
All right, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I got a free pickup with a bunch of plush, and in it there's like a 3-foot tall Charmander. But he's dirty, so I'm trying to get him clean before I can put him in my office.
Oh, you have a Charmander collection too. I feel like I find people exactly like me everywhere now. Like ever since connecting on the internet with people, it's like I can find my exact replica of person. You are, but like I have another friend, Jessie B. And like every time she posts something, I'm like, I'm you. Like we're the same person.
I saw the Scott Stotts t-shirt. That's like the most cringiest Office episode of all time.
We were just talking about it.
We were talking about that earlier.
Goodness.
I was giving people a reference to it.
Yeah, that one and I think the dinner date, the one where him and Jen, those are the two most cringiest Office episodes. Those are
dinner date. It's amazing. It's like top-notch Office content right there.
Oh yeah.
Which one is your plush? Oh, the plush jackpot one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jen's closet says, I'm going to be 33 and I love Pokemon.
As you should.
I play Pokemon with my son, and I'm like, it's like one of those things where I'm like, no, you don't use that Pokemon.
It's like, what are you doing, idiot?
I'm like, I need to calm down. I definitely.
Andy says, we got snow. Where you got snow at? Like, what part of the country are you at?
Where is she? I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember, honestly.
Probably Colorado. Colorado got a bunch of snow today. It's like
is that what it was?
Yeah. We're supposed to have snow tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Where are you at?
Really?
Philly.
Oh. I was just looking at your thing.
Yeah.
YouTube.
It's multiple choice. We're gonna give you one guess. Yeah. Oh, I did it. I listed my 200 items today. That's it. 200.
200 items today?
Yeah, I listed a bunch of these Blu-rays. And see, when I list these Blu-rays, I'll buy them in like quantity of 4 or 5 of them. So when I list them, I just put quantity of 4 in the computer system, in the app. So I just listed like 200 Blu-rays. So I paid $1 a piece for them. And if I can sell them for at least, let's say $10 a piece times 200, that's $2,000 worth of merchandise. And I spent 200. But there's some of them in here that's $12, $15, $20 ones. But it all adds up. So I just listed like 200 items. Little Debbie says, you can have that white stuff. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, I don't get much snow here in Florida where I'm at in Tampa. I haven't seen any in a while.
If you get snow in Tampa, then we got some issues. Yeah.
I mean, right. It'll be like, what is that movie that was like Day After Tomorrow or something? Yeah, it'll be like that where it's just like snow everywhere. The frugal peanut reseller is here. What's going on?
Yeah.
She's from Wisconsin. She probably gets snow.
See you later, Debbie. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us today. We appreciate you for hanging out with us.
I thought we got so much snow here in central New York, but really we're just the whiniest. We get so snowy all the time for months, but then like there's people out there getting like just totally bombarded with snow in other states, and I'm like, oh, actually,
New York I watch. Do you know Steven from Brick House and Salvage? I think that's his name.
No.
He has a YouTuber channel. He's in New York, and every single time he posts, it's always snow in his background. But he's like up like in like Rochester, next to like Niagara area. So
yeah,
they probably get a lot more snow there. But
yep, yeah. I'm definitely more south of there. But yeah, it's been nice these past couple of days. So it's like, yeah, it feels like, you know, summer. Let's go out. Let's roll our windows down. It's like 40 degrees. You know.
Yeah, that's how, yesterday was 75 almost here in Philly, and today it's 40.
Yeah.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah, I know. Nice plush. I was watching this, but I'm also live, so I can't also be watching YouTube and doing.
You're watching YouTube while you're on YouTube?
Yeah.
She's watching me, though, so it's allowed.
It's
as long as she's watching me, it's okay.
It's
all right.
Cool, you know?
So, Jeff, you said how many listings today? 400?
200.
Are they the same movie?
They're all different ones. But what I'm saying is, like, see, like this one here, I just listed the Monster House and Blu-ray 3D. So I've got 4 copies of it. So when I list one of them, all I have to do is put quantity of 4 in. So it goes by pretty quick.
Count that as 4 listings, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I listed like that's what I'm saying. So I listed 200 items, but there were a bunch of them were multi-quantity. So it went by pretty quick. So, but yeah, when you do that, it can do that. Greg says, Jeff, before you end the live, let me jump on and show her how to do this real quick. Well, jump on. Go ahead and jump on. We got
is she still struggling?
Are
you still struggling with the juicer?
Yeah. Shane is in the chat here with us. Roz and Grind Picker. What's up, Shane?
What?
We were just hanging out doing listing live. I just got done listing all my stuff.
Wait,
but Greg, if you want to jump on, Greg. I'll drop the link in the chat.
Why are you taking the juicer apart?
To sell each part. I picked it up.
Okay, I guess that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I sold. Picked the whole thing up for $25, and each part sells between $20 to $25. So, yeah.
Shane says I wouldn't count that as listing. Well, I did, dude. I swear, I listed like 200 items today, and I listed some DVDs. I listed some CDs. I've got stuff stacked up against the wall over here, stuff that I listed today. I listed before I got online.
Yeah, I listed like 10 pairs of shoes today. That's what I did. That's all I did.
Oh, you got the shoes listed?
I like selling kids' shoes. They're fun. I have a pair of Pokemon kids' shoes, new with tags. I'm still waiting. They're up for their original $19.99. They're up for $350, but I have to wait for the right buyer to come along. And I'm like, it's so long. Give me my money.
How much did you pay for those?
$4 at the thrift store.
That's a steal.
Yeah, I was blown away. But we'll see. I hope they sell full asking price. I do have like watchers on them like crazy, but I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to lower the price a little bit.
See, I don't think like Pokemon will ever go out of style. That's the thing. Like they keep new generations and stuff. So I stopped following it because I got the original ones. That's all I care about. But like everybody still follows it to this day. So I don't think that will go away.
I feel the same way. It's going to definitely be in our culture for generations. I'm pretty sure. Just like Mario, that's going to still be going on forever, I think.
Hey. What's up, SE Thrifted Treasures? Oh, here we go. I'm going to put you on. Yeah, I'm going to put you on full screen. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So I said scissors, but I just remembered that didn't work as well. But you see these holes up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to just take a screwdriver and put it in one hole. And then I'm going to push.
I see.
This way, and then put the base that way. And then it'll just spin off and you can take it right off.
Okay. So that's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. All right. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard for you to like actually tell me through chat how to do that.
See?
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Bye. He just like had one ready too. I'm like, what?
It's like doing the same thing that you are. It's pretty funny.
You guys never know what'll happen when you're on live. There's never know what'll happen.
Now I want to do that now actually, but no, I won't. I'll wait.
Yeah.
It'll probably take me forever, and I have all these other things I want to list. I don't have 200 listings in 5 minutes like Jeff, but I'm going to try and do 17.
Those don't count, Jeff. Come on.
That's all right. Like I said, I'll have some more next week. I just ordered this week. I ordered 235 DVDs, 200 Blu-rays, and something else. I ordered 400 or 500 items this week that I listed on eBay, and I'm probably going to order another 1,000 CDs next week. I'm at 6,000 items. I'm trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year.
That's actually
Jane says I have to list taking pics right now. Well, good, man. I'm glad that you're listing items. Shane texted me the other day, said he was listing media items, and I was like, well, sound like me listing media items.
Jeff, you have 6,000 items, 6,000 listings.
6,000 listings. I got more items than that.
Crazy.
So. Yeah, but I have 2 eBay stores, so like I said, I'm going to try to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. So that's why I'm always trying to list every day if I can.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm at 4,000. I thought I had a lot.
Well, there's people that have way more than us. I'm telling you, we had Brian, Mr. Buys a Lot. He has 150,000. We had the $1 Million Peddlers on. They had 250,000 items on eBay. And another 250,000 on Amazon. So
they're actually 500,000 peddlers then. They lied to.
Yeah, no, they make over $1 million a year reselling. That's why they're called the $1 Million Peddlers. But yeah, just his one eBay store, he had 250,000 items listed on his eBay store. That's crazy amount. Think about how much space that would take up in a warehouse. How many employees you would have to have. It was just crazy. Shane says, I bought out an entire DVD store for $1,600 and got three CD resurfacers. Awesome. Hey, Jimmy is here. Old School Flips Jimmy. I hope you enjoy your vacation, man. I tried to hit you up last week. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. And
Greg, thank you
Greg
for that.
says,
read it.
Greg says, I have 4 of them waiting to get listed. If you ever sell one as a complete unit, make sure you mention if it doesn't have the crescent tool with it. Otherwise, the buyers will go to clean it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And they'll be mad.
Wait, Emily, so how much does the complete thing sell for? Like, because I see the articles all the time.
I didn't see it complete when I was checking comps. This is my first time picking it up.
Is that the Jack LaLanne one?
Yeah.
Okay, I have the same one at home, and it's not.
Nice.
And it's not doing anything, so I feel like I want to take it apart.
Yeah, man. It sells well, apparently, especially if Greg's picking it up. He's always got good inventory, so. Yeah, I saw them as pieces, so I'm like, ooh, that's a nice pickup here.
And the sell-through rate is good on the pieces?
Yeah, pretty sure. I don't remember offhand, but, I mean, it was enough for me to pick it up, so.
Yankees red.
Hey guys, we've been live for like an hour. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna go grab me something to eat. I think I'm gonna go to Wendy's and get a chicken sandwich or something. So I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. But thanks for everybody in the chat for hanging out with me today, and thanks Philly Flipper for coming on and hanging out with us, and Emily Conway. So if you guys in the chat aren't subbed, go subscribe to Philly Flipper and Emily Conway. And what time is your show tonight, Emily? It's at 10, right? With you and Angie Resells?
Yep, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Angie's channel this week. Then the week after, it's mine, and we rotate. So Angie Resells, find her on YouTube. I put the link on my YouTube in the community tab, so you should be able to see it there. So we're going to be over on her channel tonight.
Yeah, Frugal Peanuts says great show. Well, thank you for hanging out with us. I know it's not entertaining, me just sitting here listing items. They don't even they tell me that I'm not even listing, but that's all right. As long as it sells, that's fine with me. As long as item sells, I'm cool with that. You know, it's a fun show. You guys have a good time, and maybe I'll stop by and see you guys later at 10 o'clock on Angie Resell's channel at 10 o'clock. See you guys later. You guys have a great weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye.